People, welcome back to Politics Watch. This is Sir P. Now, today I'm going to talk about a video that was sent to me by one of my loyal subscribers, right? And the video was taken at KPH, right? And when you really look at the video, right, what it does is it shows the reality of what it is like in an institution that is supposed to be one of the main places Jamaican go when them get ill or care lick them down or whatever, right? And what makes the video extra sad is that in this particular cases, the patients were a bunch of old people, right? They were seniors, grandmas and grandpas, right? So I'm going to let you watch the video and I'm going to talk through the video, right? So here it goes. What you're looking at right here is a group of elderly Jamaicans who are basically waiting to get access to a bed, right? They've been told to stay right here where you see them right now in the video, right, until a bed free up, right? This is 2019 people. See Granny drop asleep, right, over there in our chair, wheelchair. See people up on bench as if they're in the street, right? This is 2019, you know, people, right? This is how we deal with our elderly in Jamaica, right? And I'm gonna have to go in on this video, right? I'm gonna have to go hard on this video. But then again, some people know my style already and used to it because this is totally unacceptable. Now, when I showed some people who I know personally this video, some of them responded by mentioning the nurses and the doctors, right? And I'm not going to go that route. I'm not going to go that route for a number of reasons. I'm not going to put the blame on the nurses and the doctors for one thing, and this is because I know this for a fact. You see, the staff at KPH, they are overworked and underpaid, right? Let me say that again. The staff at KPH are overworked and underpaid. Let me tell you something. Some of the people down there, some of those doctors and nurses are creating things out of thin air to treat patients. If you go on a ward down there and see how them treat people and the things for them use to fix man who foot broke up and hand broke up, you would be surprised at the level of ingenuity that happens down there. You can go to KPH and see a man with a buckle of water being used as a weight for stretching broke up foot. KPH, some of the tools the doctors have in KPH are the same tools a mechanic use pan car, the same pliers, right? So I'm not even going to put the doctors and nurses under any pressure, even though they need to do them job properly, right? But for this particular case, I'm going straight to the source. Now, every time I see the Minister of Health on TV, he's always championing some new hashtag or some new catchphrase or whatever. And I know people are going to say, yeah, well, he didn't start it. It was the same for him. It was the same for him. I don't care who started. You're the man in charge now. You're the leader now. So you're the one under fire now. Right? So, who, obviously Christopher Tufton didn't bring KPH to what it is now, but he's in the hot seat. So if he can't manage pressure, he can't be a leader. It's simple as that, right? So back to him now. Every time I see Christopher Tufton, him up on TV or social media with this one big pretty smile, championing some new catchphrase, Jamaica moves and this and that, and he's in some shirt, a bust big laugh, and couple celebrities around him, and him and tell us, oh, exercise half an hour every day and drink some water. Listen, all that is good and well, fine. But we have more pressing issues to deal with right now, boss man. We have elderly people in Jamaica, in our nation's hospitals, who I feel lie down on bench like say them homeless. Who are being told them have to sit down in a bench or in a seat or in a wheelchair and drop asleep until our bread free up. I think we need to start prioritizing. You don't think so? This whole Jamaica moves and Jamaica this and this one bag of hashtag and bringing all these celebrities and taking all these pictures. Listen, that is how Christopher Tufton got voted hardest working politician. You know. Do you people remember that? The Minister of Health was voted the best performing minister in Jamaica. You know why he received that award? Because the people who were voting, every time them see him, it was in some huge PR stunt. It was looking great. Oh, here we go. Here he is again on TV, championing this new cause. Christopher Tufton is a master at PR, public relations. But when you look beyond the glitz and the glamour, this is the real Jamaica. This is the real Jamaica's health system. This is what our hospitals look like when granny and grandpa have to drop asleep on bench in a them old state just to wait till a bed free up. People, how expensive can beds really be? No, we are talking now. Because if it's a case where there is no money, that's one thing. But we know that's not the case. We know the tax dollars did it. So we have to ask the question, where to go? Beds, people? You mean not even one little mattress? Granny and grandpa have to stoop over in them old state, them back can barely stand up. And them have to lie down on tough board, tough bench. Right? While this glitz and glamour is going on the outside, this is the state of Jamaica's hospitals. We saw what happened down there in Cornwall. We see what's happening in Maypen, Spanish Town. Listen, our nation's hospitals are in dire straits. That is where we need to start. From the root and then go out. All this other, exercise 30 minutes a day and drink. Yeah, we get that. That's great, that's cool. But we are talking about the people who broke up now. We are talking about the people them where 87 wet them up now. We are talking about the people where crash off how much yang. We are talking about how they get treated. Of course, we all encourage fitness. Of course, it should be encouraged, but we are talking about priority because these PR campaigns cost money. All these big glitz and glamour and meet up with all these celebrities and put in all these big runs and it costs money. Money that should be going into more important things. But we're living in the age of PR, not in the age of results. See? PR should mean public results. That's what it should mean, not public relations. We care about the public results. Anybody who's been down the KPH lately can tell you, people, as soon as you walk into certain wards at KPH, there is this stench that I cannot describe. It's like, I don't know if it's the stench of misery and sufferation, but there is this stench. Because I know a lot of people who are involved in this the stunt riding thing. Right? People who get paid for wheelie and do all kind of things. I know a lot of those people. And every minute them broke up. So them always done a KPH. And every time we go on KPH, after about 5-10 minutes, I always have to tell them, yo, brethren, I have to go leave, you know. Because I cannot bear that stench in KPH. It's terrible, people. And as I said, we can't pressure the doctors and the nurses because they're under unbelievable pressure with very little resources. We can't pressure them. People them overworked. A lot of our nurses have left the country now, people. I don't know if you realize that. A lot of our Jamaican nurses, who might I add are some of the best in the world, have gone to help other people, other countries' health system because in Jamaica they were overworked and underpaid. If you go to Canada, the US, the British, what them call it, NHS, you will see a lot of Jamaican nurses. At one point, enough of them did done a KPH. Enough of them were working at KPH, but them have left because you can talk about loyalty and patriotism and all that, but after a while, some people are going to just get fed up. Some people are going to say, you know what, I want a better life for me. And it's not unique to KPH. Remember the video of the rats them at behave like Jet Li and Jackie Chan? Remember that video when it came out? Rats are run up and down next to people. You know when you're in a place like that, you know any kind of contamination can be life threatening. Right? People shouldn't even be certain places without mask over their mouth. But yet still rat are run up and down. Rat something where we live in a sewer and pick up almost germs. I run up and down to 6 people. That is Jamaica in 2019 people. And as I said, the people then vote for the health minister as the best performing minister. So that shows you the standards that we have in Jamaica. Our standards are so low that despite all the different hospital scandals we've been hearing and the state of KP, I want to see no real improvement within the nation's health system, that the health minister can still get voted best performer. So imagine the worst. Imagine the worst, people. But as I said, I understand why you want expert at PR, public relations and not public results. Right? You soon see him again playing TV, championing some new hashtag, some new phrase. Right? But this is the reality of Jamaica. This is what's really happening in Jamaica as it regards to health in 2019. People, things like this, whenever I do stories like this, these things just wind me up and annoy me to another level. Because I know it's not like we're asking them for turn water into wine. The people them can't get bed. Them can't get bed. Trust me, people, the money is there. It's how it is allocated. Anyway, Patreon squad, big up on yourself. Please like, comment, and share the video. Bless up.